Hello, I am Mirisha and welcome to the Card Crafters Collaborative here on YouTube. A few of my crafty friends and I have come together to create some fun summer themed cards. So grab your distressed oxides because I'm about to teach you how to create some beach themed cards. Let's get started. To begin, I brought in distressed oxides, abandoned coral, saltwater taffy, and mustard seed to create the backgrounds. I am going to bring in some cardstock along with some masking tape. I'm going to position and place it to the center of the cardstock. From there, I'm going to bring in abandoned coral, and using my blending brush, I'm going to apply the first color to the cardstock. One thing I've learned as far as getting a good blend with the oxides is adding a lot of the oxide to your brush. That will cause you to have a good blend. So don't be afraid to add a lot of oxide to your blending brush. Next, I brought in saltwater taffy and I'm going to apply this color next. And then I'm going to bring in mustard seed and apply that color next. Then from there, I'm going to work my way backwards by bringing back in saltwater taffy to blend mustard seed and the taffy together. And then the same step with abandoned coral. And as you see here, I'm just going to keep working with the oxides, just keep blending and blending until the background is to my liking. Now I'm going to remove the masking tape and then it's on to the next step. Now I'm going to bring in distressed oxides broken china and using my blending brush, I'm going to apply this color, which is going to resemble the water. And as you see here, I'm just giving it a good blend. And then I'm going to bring in distressed oxides tumbled glass and I'm going to blend those two colors together. To finish up the background, I'm going to bring in distressed oxide scattered straw, and from the bottom, I'm going to apply the color. And there you have it, my first background is complete. For the second background, I did die cut a circle out of the masking tape. I'm going to position and place it to the center of the cardstock. And then I'm going to bring in another strip of masking tape and add that to the cardstock as well. Using abandoned coral, I'm then going to apply the first color first. And then from there, saltwater taffy, blending the colors slightly together. And then finally, mustard seed. I'm going to continue blending the colors together until it is to my liking, and then once I remove the masking tape, it is on to the next step. Next, I'm going to bring in distressed oxides broken china, and I'm going to apply the color to the card panel, and I'm going to slightly blend it with abandoned coral. Not a lot, just a little bit. Then from there, I'm going to bring in Hero Art's Infinity Nested Shape Circle dies. I'm going to cut out my frame. So I did cut it out twice out of white cardstock and one out of gold metallic. And then from there, I'm going to position the die on my panel and then die cut that out off camera. I then brought in Altenews Ribbon Waves embossing folder. Once I embossed the cardstock, I brought in Hero Art's Infinity Nested Shapes rectangle dies and I die cut it out. Then I'm going to use adhesive glue to adhere the panel to the card base. And then I'm going to apply the circle frame. And then finally, I'm going to add the sunset background. I then brought in Honeybee Stamp's Tropical Bouquets die set. This die set is filled with a lot of tropical florals that is perfect for your summer themed cards. I am now going to bring in my distressed oxides to add some color to the florals, and then it's on to the next step. finish up this card, I'm going to adhere the elements to the card front, along with the sentiment, and then I'm going to add some embellishments. Stay tuned later on for the final reveal. For my second card, I'm going to bring in Distress Oxide Scattered Straw, and I'm just going to use my blending brush to apply the color to the card panel. And then from there, I'm going to spritz some water. And then I'm going to bring in Honeybee Stamps, Sandcastle Builder, and die cut the elements off camera. It is time for me to assemble this card, but first I did die cut the background panel using Lawn Fawn stitched rectangle die set. I'm then going to use adhesive glue and foam tape to assemble the castle on the panel. Off camera, I die cut and stamped some fun elements to add to this card. The clouds are from Spellbinders die set. And then the sentiment is from Honeybee Stamps Flippin' Fabulous stamp set. And now here's the reveal of both cards. Here is card number 1. I love how this turned out. It is so gorgeous. And here is card number 2. Life is better at the beach. Super easy cards to create using your Distress Oxides. I love it, and I hope you love it too. Thank you so much for joining me on today. I appreciate you for stopping by. I thank you in advance for subscribing, clicking the thumbs up button, and the notification bell. Don't forget to check out my blog at thediaryofbellerose.com. The links are listed down below to check out my other crafty friends' fun summer themed tutorials. I'm sending you love and a whole lot of hugs. Until next time, please take care.